There is a way, I believe, that wealthy people think and work that differs from the way the average person works. So the mindset, again, it's different. The mentality is different. They approach things differently. There's this book that I read, I think is an amazing book. Every leader should read it. Anybody who desires financial freedom should read it. It's called The 7 Habits of Effective People. The 7 Habits of Effective People. I don't have the book here with me right now, but I do have it in my house. So when you have a chance, I encourage you to read that book. Let me give you some habits that I find that are effective for me. Number 1, be proactive. Don't wait for somebody to tell you to do something, tell you to start saving, start working on your business, start doing something to make money. Be proactive yourself. Okay, I will push you, but then you have got to put the work in. Be proactive. Number 2, start with the end in mind. What is your end result? Think about that. Most of you, your end result is just to make extra money. For some of you, your end result is to be able to have financial freedom. For some of you, you want to increase your wealth. You have money. You say, I need to make an extra $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. I want to increase that. For some of you, you're saying, I just need to make enough money to pay my bills, right? Because my job does not cut it. So think about your end result before you start any of this. Number 3, put first things first. Oh my gosh, I can preach about this. And I don't mean to be preachy. I'm not putting you down. I'm not saying that these are things you don't do. I just want to encourage you in some things that I have done that have worked for me. Put first things first. What's important? Watching that movie, playing that game. There's so many games out there. I don't know. Talking to your friend, picking up your phone and checking that text, getting on social media, talking to your family, hanging out with the kids. There is a time for everything. But when it comes to money, put first things first. What do you need to do? Do the hardest thing, the thing that you hate to do but you need to do that first. Put first things first. Even in giving, put first things first. I'm a major believer in that. Number 4, think win-win. How can this be a winning situation for me and a winning situation for somebody else? For me, in this course, you're winning by getting the knowledge and my experience. I win by helping people. My goal is to help literally 1 million people to become financially free or start some home-based business. I just especially in my culture, this course is for everybody and anybody, but I just so need my culture to level up financially. So what do I get from it? I get to share wealth nuggets on being wealthy and what to do to get there. So think win-win. What can you do in life that can be a win-win situation for yourself and somebody else or those around you? Number 5, seek first to understand and not be understood. I'm going to pause. Seek to understand and not be understood. Oh gosh, there's so much right there. I sincerely believe that if more of us seek to understand rather than be understood, the world will be a better place. Definitely, it's a great habit for effective, successful people. So it's a great thing to learn and to implement in your life. Number 6, synergize. Oh, I just love this one. There's nothing like, having good synergy in a room or in a group or at a workplace, church, at your house. No man is an island unto himself. We need each other. We need people. So just working on your synergy, working on making sure that the groups you're in, everybody's getting along, you're having good vibe, and seeking to work with others, not always my way, my way or the highway. It's not always your thought, but when we synergize with other cultures, people of other faith, the world is just a better place. We're not always right? That's an aha. No, Paulette, you're not always right. You're not always right. I'm not always right. We must seek, if we want to be create habits of effective, successful people, seek to synergize, seek to work collaboratively with other people. Last but not least, number 7, it is to sharpen the sword. Example here is if somebody has a dull axe, right, and they try to cut down that big tree, how long will it take them? And they're like, I don't have time to stop and sharpen that. And here's a man with a very sharp axe who might have taken 3, 5, 15 minutes to sharpen his axe. Who would be more successful in getting the tree down? So that's the idea. You might want to run. I have this idea. I want to do it now. I know how to make money, or I think I know how to make money. But rather than just pressing pause, getting the education, getting the knowledge, getting the mentorship you need, you can go a lot further with education. So let life be continuing learning for you. Continue education. Life itself should be daily learning for all of us. I try to read, even if just a couple of pages every day. And I don't really like reading, but I just try to get words in my mind because I don't have the sharpest mind. So I try to read a little bit every day just to sharpen my mind. So what will you do? What habits will you create as far as sharpening that sword, right? Putting more tools in your arsenal. And it doesn't always have to be that formal education. We talk about Tony Robbins. We talk about Tyler Perry, none of which had formal education in what they do. But to this day, they are the top in their industry. So you can choose to have education and sharpen your sword through mentorship, internship. You can use, today there's so many podcast tutorials, there's YouTube, there's Google, there's so much you can do as long as you're continuing to educate yourself. Let the game be about learning. And as far as this course go, we're talking about money, but learn about money, learn about different ways of creating extra money. Learn. Listen, if you approach this course as an average person with an average mindset, and you just think, I just want to make an extra $500. No. If you approach it that way, you have already failed. And you will be asking me for your money back. So I suggest you, and we're talking this day is about a successful mind. So you want to make sure that you have the mindset just going in. Day one, game on. I'm in it to win it all day long. I have the successful mindset. This is what Paul would say. And you're going to hear me talk about that every day. I'm just going to grind that into you for 30 days. Your mind is where it all starts. And that's where it all ends. If you don't want to quit, if you want to have stickability, if you want to have tenacity, mental strength in your mind. So make sure. Does it take tactics, skills? Yes, it does. But I've seen the most skilled people. I've seen people have the right tactics, but never stop to, they never stop to execute what they know and how they know it with a successful mindset. So they give up, they quit, they don't synergize with people. In the industry that I was in, formerly in, which is the performing arts, man, I've seen some of the most skilled, trained dancers and performers, and some of them just didn't have one little thing called stage presence. And they could dance their heads off. They could speak all the words and spit all the lyrics, but if they didn't have the stage presence and the ability to get the audience attention, it was like it was just like whatever, curtain. But just work on the tactics, the skill, as well as a strong mind. Now, here is your call to action for today. Let's talk about your affirmation. So think about affirmations that start with I am. So where do you see yourself in your mind? Where are you? 30 days from now, 60 days, 90 days, 1 year, 2 years. I want you to begin to say it today. I am smart. I am successful. I have, and you put in the blank, the X amount of money. I earn X amount of money. I want you to fill in the blank with that stuff. So just write maybe 5 I am affirmation out, put them on your mirror, put them where you can see them every single day. The second call to action, I want you to clear a workspace so that you can have clarity of mind when you start working on this side hustle. I want you to clear your workspace, TV off, all the extra tabs closed, phone flipped over or in silent, and unless you're working on your phone or your computer, and just zone in mentally so that you can be successful. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to your success. Bye now. Thank you for joining me today. I pray that you've enjoyed this video and that it has added value to your life. If you are in my community, thank you for coming back. If you're new to this community, welcome. My name is Paulette Rolle-Alesnik, and on this channel, we talk about personal finances. That is how to make extra money, how to create and develop multiple streams of income, and how to increase your wealth. And I strongly believe that that mental toughness and a successful winning mindset is essential to growing your wealth. Thank you for joining me. Oh, please, one favor, please subscribe. Click the notification button so that you know when I download a new video or upload a new video, and do share with your friends and family. I believe this information might be able to help them as well. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Yes, bye-bye.